Welcome back to Zimu Team Cup. It looks very, very good for Happy Kaho and Fortitude, at least in the one-on-one department. How good are they in the 2-on-2s? That's the big question of the day. They can still force a decider. The decider would be Happy versus Lyn. So I guess we have to keep our thumbs pressed and knock on wood. For the 2-on-2 going Lyn 1-0 in Colorful's way. I'd say though, I don't know how good Kaho is in 2-on-2. I think Happy is a very good 2-on-2 player. I think Fortitude is an excellent 2-on-2 player. And for Lyn and 1-0 in Colorful, I'm not that sure. In one-on-one, they're excellent. In 2-on-2, I've seen them beaten more often than not. It was usually Lawlight holding it together in the 2-on-2 department when it was ELL. But alright. We got Orc and Undead versus Human and Night Elf. All 4 races represented, everybody. Isn't that beautiful? And the 2-on-2 team. What a scary 2-on-2 team. Is it just on paper though? Always the question, how do people communicate? Lyn is living in China for a long time. So all of them will be talking in Chinese. Later, with Happy and Fortitude, we'll probably see one of these... Yeah, they don't need words, really. Pings are enough and go and stuff. Fortitude played 2-on-2 with focus for a long time, and I guess that is how they do it. And I think we're starting. Looking good. Turtle Rock it is. Okay, I gotta start a different overlay for this. And I really hope it's working. Yeah, there we go. All right, we got 1-0 and Lyn on the left-hand side. And Kaho and Fortitude on the other. High stakes now. If Lyn and 1-0 lose, they lose the entire match. We have 1-0 open. With Fast Fiends. Ooh, and Lyn going for Blade Master in 2-on-2. That is pretty sick. Kaho going Demon Hunter Archer opening alongside an Archmage opening. I got some spikes, not sure where this is coming from, but it will be fixed soon. 2-on-2, always amazing to see. I don't really know the meta. I know that Night Elf and Orc was super good for a long time. More recently, from what I've seen, Orc and Undead were really strong when they haven't been for years. Human and Night Elf though, how good are they? I think they have some sick synergies. Especially if the Demon Hunter can buy time with Immolation. I've seen a lot of Keeper in 2-on-2. But not the case here. Definitely adjustments to the recent patches. Archmage, sick inventory for Fortitude, who wasn't seeded in the one-on-one. That is, yeah, very questionable to me. But you know, they didn't even need him. 2-0 for his team. But yeah, not having Lyn in the one-on-ones, definitely a problem. Archmage harass. Not brute forcing an expo, just taking the fight immediately. We also have 2-2 in the War3 Champions Finals this season, by the way. Oh, nice steal. Interesting setup. So 1-0 will be the powerhouse of this entire game if they allow him to go tier 3 destroyers, etc.
A town is under siege.
40 does what 40 loves. Using Archmage and Footy, they're roaming together for a long time already. Lyn is trying to buy time for 1-0 for him to creep and get the Fiend army up, trying to distract. But they are neglecting their own level of progress. Not too sure if this is the way, but we'll figure this out together and develop some sort of 2-2 meta. A lot of units very, very hurt. Blade Master in trouble. Ooh, tier 2 isn't done yet. Need to use a heal self. Burrows are helping. 1-0 is helping. Very low level fights. And I guess dust settles. 40 doesn't wanna throw his water elementals away. 1-0, very happy about the heal self. Especially on Fiends, way better than the Ritual Dagger. Okay, this is gonna be Dryads, very likely. Some players were very fond of Mountain Giants in 2-2, but I think that needs some sort of transition. Rifle, Caster, I think Lyn and 1-0 are very late game oriented with Undead and a Blade Master. That makes sense. While Fortitude and Kaho are, or should be, going for a timing. Gloves of Haste, Claws of Attack. Nice to see. Could also go for a tier 2. Human and Night Elf is weak. That's not true. Human... What? I think Night Elf Orc is currently the weakest. One of the weakest. At least from what I've seen recently. Oh, the Hex timing! Cow, can you survive this? No, he can't, because the Chakram kills him. There was a little bit of a moment for TP. Ooh, that's huge. That opens up the map far and wide for Lyn 1-0. And they need this win. They need this momentum. Oh, last hit. Oh no, not the pally. Not the pally. You need the pally. You don't get the pally. And you know what? Lyn 1-0. They don't even need the late game. They just annihilate every single hero there is. Triple kill plus the footies. Total domination. Oh, that is sick. That is almost unrecoverable. We only have Dryads, Rifles, Priests. That's it. Oof. Big oof. Pally might be stuck, actually. Is there an opening somewhere? Ah, this could be open. But yeah, this push hitting way sooner than expected. Lich only comes out now. That shows you how fast this is. And the Archmage, like, there's no way he's getting back from that altar. Incredible timings. And it's a Demon Hunter and a Naga. Yeah, this is too sick. The hero focus is way too sick, even with the Pally. Lyn Eer0 found a very, very good combo. And that is hero focus. Hero focus and then go for what's left. This wasn't even that final form. There's so much room for improvement here. Statues, destroyers, Crypt Lord even. Higher level crit, higher level heal wave. Raiders only joining in now. That wasn't even part of the hero focus. Everything is damaged. I think this is game very, very soon. This hits pretty much exactly when Fortitude and Kaho are supposed to push. Boom, baby! Just like that. The 1-0 for Lyn Eer0. Very good, very clean, very successful. Exactly as it should be. So 1-0 for them. Oof. That's a beating that's hard to devour. Yeah, if you're up against Lyn and 1-0, dude. What do you even do? Human and Elf can be very sick. TH and Infi had great success. Yep. 100%. Thank you, Budcrumbs, for yet another sub. That's number 6 or something today. And Twisted Meadows is the next map. Very split pushy map. So what are the adjustments now? What are the adjustments now? Keeper? Keeper also fragile. Like, it's hard to pick now. Heavier push timing with Potom? I've rarely seen such a crazy hero focus in 2-2. And we get the G's. Go, 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 go is what all of them are saying. Yeah, it all fell apart. I think the initial harass wasn't as successful as they wanted it to be, but then it fell apart when the Demon Hunter got cut in the middle. E2311, thank you for the prime. As we move on to map number 2, match points for 1-0 and Lyn, which would keep the possibility for them to win this series up. So 1-0 and Lyn on the left hand side, Kaho and Fortitude on the right hand side. Expo possible. Timing attacks possible. Split push is possible. Ooh, Lyn is going for the Golem? In 2-on-2. Usually 2-on-2 is instant harass on one of the players. To buy time for your teammate. Played it is. Keeper it is. I like that. Yeah, Treants just help you so much. And entangle against hero focus.
A player's forces are under attack.
And hunts. Hunts fall apart against fiends, obviously. But they're a lot better at creeping. A lot better at split pushing. Than archers are. That's tough for Kaho now. Losing the one-on-one when he had the chance to win it. Losing this first map here decisively because of his Demon Hunter kill. Who got it? Oh, Blade Master got it last second. Woohoo! Kaho finding openings here. And I think it's entangled first. Just onto peons? I really wonder, man. Keeper can also be so squishy, you gotta be so careful. Yeah, that's the Blade Master heal and regen for a long time. But okay. Fortitude is expanding. Next to 120's base. This feels like it's asking for a destroyer push. Wonder why they don't go into the middle. That should be a way better position for them.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Keeper got the staff, that's nice. Ah, and he's moving back. Okay, that explains a lot. Tech is running no expansion. Yeah, that wouldn't have made no sense, really. And that is what I meant. Split pushes all the way on Twisted. For some reason that is beyond me, that's just the meta here. Cool that stinks. And the Keeper is having a fine dance in the middle, buying the time for 40. Oh, and that keeps 120 on tier 1. This is game-winning damage right here. Had to invest into the tower, can't tech. And forces Lyn off the map, who's fighting on the left-hand side with the hunts. Lyn.
A town is under siege.
Not cancelled. Nice. But this looking so much better than before. All while there's a little garden growing in front of Lyn's base. Nice distraction. Really well thought out. And it feels like 120 and Lyn aren't responding to it yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
They have no idea this is happening, do they? They want a speed creep. Heal scrolls, etc. not available. But here it is. 3 APs. Like, Lyn is the god of holding tower pushes. But not even him can do this, can he? That would be absurd. These 3 gone. Burrow. Oh, that timing is so sick. Oh yeah, Kaho won. Ah, sorry. Yeah, I made a mistake. Okay. This looks overwhelming. I'd be so surprised if Lyn 120 stand a chance here. But it's Lyn 120, so who knows, man? Who knows? Keeper could be in trouble. But all of these fiends are so hurt. Needs heal wave ideally. Burrow gone. And what can possibly save him? What can possibly save them? Fiends are getting caught and focused and are just dead. Everything is super low. They didn't scout for this. They didn't see it in time. And the fiends are supposed to be the carries against the hunts. That, I don't see that. They're just melting against this. Defend footies as well. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Lyn's base in shambles. 120 Lyn's army all red. And a shop coming up in the back. This couldn't be much better. And it feels like it's just a matter of time. Super nice distraction by Fortitude, who also got the necessary levels. And Kaho was just there, roaming with the keeper, causing more distraction, growing the plants. What a wonderful gardener. And this looks like the perfect response. Is there a tech, by the way? Nope. Oh, the scroll of regen. Oh, the value. Okay, Lyn is dead. There's no way around that. And I don't see a counter push. Nope, we tower this up. This is our base now. It all belongs to us. Lyn is trying to save some of the units, but Kaho and Fortitude say no. You wrote them off, didn't you? A lot of you. Swap Fortitude for happy. This can't work. Well, they flipped the script. And now what? Kaho's army is obviously very bad. As it's just hunts. But we got double rifles, casters coming, and so much gold and also time. Lyn lost the tech as well. Can't rebuild. That was sick. That was super sick. And Kaho is expanding too. 4 gold mines versus 1. Soon. Yeah, that game is done for.
A player's forces are under
I admire 120 as a player. Lyn is the greatest orc this game has ever seen. But not even them can pull such a magic trick. This blade though, oh my god, I didn't even see it. 147 critical strike. I like how he ordered the item. 1 sock for each boot. Just Lyn things. Okay, they want to reclaim. But that is 4 towers.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, good luck. Kaho, where are you? Do they even need him?
A town is under siege.
He has a town portal. Double talisman. As long as the towers are here, it's all fine. Blade counted by a keeper again. There should be enough repair. And Fortitude just holds this. Okay, intense fighting here. Maybe 40 is overcommitting a little bit. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. Blade comes in. I think this is the Hail Mary. Coil, Hex, Focus. Gotta be it. There we have it. Oh, Potion saves him actually. That was unlucky. I guess they need Kaho's help soonish. Or do they? There's another base growing. Pettis, thank you for the Prime sub.
Players' forces are under attack.
40 is holding 2 versus 1. Lich comes out. Okay, can't stop that anymore. But damage is done. It's gonna be 5 bases versus 1. Come on, give me some sick crits.
A player's forces are under attack.
Crazy how long this game is running for already. But yeah, they've rarely fought together. Here's the Entangle. Little bit of healing. That's the last heal wave as well. Only an Invo Potion. And now that they are finally joined forces, Kaho and Fortitude, I think the pressure is off and it's just A-click territory from there. Dude, how they steamroll this? Not even funny. They want some success, but they traded Naga for a DK, and that's not a great trade at all. There is no army left. They can play a little Dota if they want. Some hero survival, but that's all that is. And that's game. And that's 1-1. And that is match points for the team of Happy and Fortitude and Kaho in this team match. If they win one more, they got it. That's their 3rd win then. And I think Lyn 1-0, they wanted to go for the same strategy again. Kind of looked like it. But big tactical variety. Just an entirely different game from Fortitude and Kaho. And huge mistake. Huge mistake to not scout this. Can't happen on this level. Wait, what? Can't set the score properly at the moment. I don't know why. But at the moment, there's no game up either. Now there is. We play Knollwood. There we go. Now the score is good. Haha. Way bigger map. The biggest, probably. Man, that needs a world-class performance now from Lyn Eer0. I think the host is not connected to the game, so this might need a restart. Cheers, everybody. Good day so far. Ah, now they realized it. The host is not connected to the server anymore. Format is cool. Yeah, it's like old school WC3L. Like super old school. Before they reverted it like 3 times. Later tonight, Jim King of the Hill, who's with me? Who's with me against the degeneracy that the gym will bring to the channel? All right, we try and try. But I think we're getting there. Someone was asking if there's a Diablo 4 clan of Back to Warcraft. Should we do that? Are multiple people interested in that? It was quite a nice experience in Raid Shadow Legends. Let me ask the admin. If Fortitude and Kaho win, the match ends, or we play all 5 games. What the hell? There's a lot of rehosting here, guys. Checking my phone just to see if there's an admin response. Not for anything else. I'm not watching TikToks, everybody. All right, we got 1-0 in the game. We got Lyn in the game. We got Kaho in the game. We're waiting for 40. Everyone has a connection to the server. 40 is here. And looks like we're ready to go. Go, go. Go. Okay, buckle up, everybody. The decision in map 3. This is match points for Happy, Kaho, and Fortitude. After Happy defeated Colorful and Kaho defeated 120. Lyn and 120, they gotta be ready for these pushes. And I hope they are. The map is Knollwood, the stakes are high, and we go into this. I still have to do some production related thingies. Score is wrong, overlay, overlay. Yeah, calm down. There we go. One to 0, left hand side. Lyn, left hand side. Close position to Kaho. And Fortitude got quite some time. And space. Okay, I think the starting positions are good for both teams. 120 is supposed to be the carry, and he has no neighbor, no unfriendly neighbor. Same goes for Fortitude. Okay, so the admin told me we will play the second 2-on-2 no matter what. But the 5th game, the ace match, will only be played if the score is 2-2. So if you guys want an additional match after the second 2-on-2, you gotta cheer for 120 and Lyn. What do we get? Huntress Keeper opening again. Archmage Footman again. Ooh, ghouls though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, this all way different. Not fast fiends, they were hard countered. What is Lyn? Yeah, Fasty Headhunter, right? Which is usually the norm in the 2-on-2. Because, like, wolves are super nice to harass and scout. Headhunters are cheap, and with range, it's always a little easier. And Chain Lightning, AoE in 2-on-2 is just great. And it doesn't hit much. So with this ghoul opening, chances for a tower push to succeed are not that great, are they? Map is so big, makes it quite hard to maneuver correctly. Got a lot of ground to cover. Huh. Is he going for the fountain? Ah, we didn't play the what fountain is it today guessing game. Sorry about that. What faction is the strongest? If you ask after the first game, it's Undead and Orc. If you ask after the second game, it's Human and Night Elf. It's always the combo who won the last map. Life-saving Entangle here. Fountain of Mana, by the way, is so good. Especially for undeads, but everybody will be using casters. Fortitude is in trouble. City! Got a TP out that enables the Red Drake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that is coils for days. Bone chimes for the ghouls, not bad. Way better than for them than the Archmage having it for the defense footman. Tech is done. A lot faster. Tech is done here too. Ooh, and Kaho is stuck on mass huntress versus ghouls and headhunters. 40 double Rex rifles. They even blocked their bases in 2 and 2. Can you guys believe it?
Under attack.
So hunts counter the ghouls. But what's supposed to counter the headhunters? And how fast will the hunters melt? What's the plan for them? Militia? There's no APs anywhere. They just pushing before tier 3 unfolds? They have to play with the tier 1 of Kaho. But here's the Lich. Oh, this is looking good. If Lyn Eer0 can stall a little bit of time and cover this retreat. Oh, that is quite some losses though. Mountain King brings in some control that was lacking before. Casual viewer question. Can you send Reese's to your team partner? Yes. Okay, and it's a tower push again. Onto Lyn's base with wisps and peasants. And all of a sudden, things don't look too good anymore. They lost quite a bit on the retreat. And this is match point. This is the push for the match. Oh, he gets surrounded. Staff, lifesaver. But if they get entangled surrounded again, good luck. Ghouls have to go through the Huntress meat grinder. This is not good. This is not the setup they want. This is exactly the opposite of the setup that Lyn Eer0 want. Defend footies versus headhunters. And look at these ghouls. They're just getting annihilated. Kaho needs some damage uptime. AP is looking fine. Towers coming up. Ghouls, no impact. Tier 3 is done though. Can they fight through this chokehold? There's a TP. Hunters are fallen. Lyn is getting a sandwich done. But what is left for 1-0? Not the DK. Not the Lich. This is the third map. This must be the third map. What a horrible, horrible setup for Lyn 1-0. Worst case scenario.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Lyn is on his own. .32 supply against the siege. And 1-0 has nothing. Absolutely nothing. That setup by Fortitude and Kaho was just perfect. Catching Lyn 1-0 on the map and then just playing the hard counters. Hunts vs Ghouls. Yeah, GG. Lyn 1-0 and Colorful lose the first team match. 3 points for Happy, Fortitude and Kaho, and that was not necessarily to be expected. in this fashion. Yikes. Not a great start for them at all into the league. That hurt big time. (3-0). 40 and Kaho just finding the perfect answer to this hero nuke. How dominant did the hero nuke look on game 1? And how well did the counters work beyond that? Insane. What the? Up next, Lyn and Colorful versus Happy and 40. I'm not sure what the game name is. I think there's no game name. New gen. I'm just guessing game names right now. I hope we're not missing anything. We shouldn't though. All right, I throw you into a little break and then we have the next match coming up. It's Happy and Fortitude versus Lyn and Colorful.